Well, we're hooked up to our fuel trailer here. And we're gonna head on over to the combines, get them fueled up. Also gotta grease them, blow out the air filters. And we'll probably still have to wait a little bit because the dew came down pretty hard last night. So it's a little wet this morning. So what happened?
Broke the chopper knife.
Where's the new one?
The new one's laying right there by your left arm. When these go out, Michael, you know it because the machine vibrates bad. Just this one blade missing on this.
So what keeps making them throw?
I don't know what. I really don't know. I wish I knew. This thing will vibrate.
Huh.
That's the second one I broke in 200 acres.
Hopefully you don't break any more.
Well, look at the back panel back there. You see where they go when they break. That's why you don't. That's why you don't want to stand behind the machine.
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, Dad, every grease circ on this side of the machine is 100 hour. So we don't have to grease anything on the left side. 100, 300, 100. Are you even supposed to grease anything? Holy cow. Oil level's good. We lost the head. Next field we're going to, I cannot get there with it on the combine. So I dropped the head on the head cart and it's hooked up behind the fuel tank still. So we'll be trailering it to the next field. So that corn there is the corn that we picked last week, and we picked it at about anywhere from 19 to 21, and we've ran a bunch of air on it, so it's dried down pretty good. Frito lay's open now, so we're gonna go ahead and unload that out of the bin and take it to Frito. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, there's air filter cleaner, so I can blow out the air filters. Two days of bean cutting, and this is what we got. Holy cow. Give this a one. Alrighty, we're on the move. Let's go cut some beans. Hoping this road travel here cleans off my feeder house. Look at that. Wish I had a hitch on mine. Alrighty, let's get it going. kind of proud of myself. I made it to 12:08 today without opening my lunchbox. And everything's been smooth sailing, but I guarantee you as soon as I open that lunchbox, take my first bite out of the sandwich, the feeder house will probably slug or something. So, I don't know, I just feel like it always works out that way. But we're gonna take the risk and go ahead and open this thing up and probably polish it off. I'm waiting on the cart to get unloaded. God, these moths are just ridiculous. Look at all of them. Flying in the cab. Probably got 2 or 3 of them floating around in there right now. But yeah, while I'm waiting here for a sec, I'm gonna hop out and take a look behind this machine. It's been doing a fantastic job so far the last few days, but I always like to get out and check a few times a day anyway. So this is like right here in the middle of the machine. Kind of uncover some of this trash here. Not seeing any beans on the ground. I'm seeing some bean shells, but there's 1 pod. There's 2. Let's check over here on the outside. Couple of beans. These are shattered shells right here. There's a bean. There's 1. There's a half of 1. Well, so far from what I'm seeing here, we're doing pretty good. So don't need to make any adjustments. My sample's looking pretty decent. Behind the machine's looking good. So just keep on rolling. You can see the Prairie Wind system's keeping my sickle bar pretty clean. And take a look at this. So I didn't add an extra finger over here. Probably should have, but see all the beans right here? So this is what my sickle bar would look like if I wasn't using this Prairie Wind system. So she's doing her job. She's keeping the beans in the head. And it looks like if I have this thing pitched any farther forward, this real finger wants to hit it. So I don't want to go any farther forward than that. Well, that's it for this one. Well, we've been cutting right along on this one. The beans are really drying. You know, just about a day and a half ago, they were anywhere from 12 and a half, 13, and I'm getting an instant right now of 9 and a half, so they're dry. I'm still waiting on the switch. If you hadn't watched, I can't remember what video it was, but starting in, I think it was maybe our 2nd day cutting beans or something. There's a aftermarket switch that runs that spout, since that's not from the factory that way. That was an upgrade. So the switch was backwards, and I wanted to take it out and flip it around. And I took it out and broke it, so I could not find one in town. I had to get one ordered, so I'm still waiting on that. It really doesn't do too bad. See, the whole point of it is when you're done unloading, kick that spout all the way out and it won't dribble grain. There's a few beans trickling out of it right now, but yeah, when you kick that thing all the way out, it doesn't lose a single bean. So just trying to save every bean we can. Now on Dad's combine and all the newer ones, it's automatic, so when you click your unload, it automatically drops down, and then you can use your shift key, which mine just makes noises, on the back of this joystick, and click a button and it'll adjust your spout, and then when you quit unloading, it automatically goes back up. But mine's a manual switch. So it's the time of year we play this little fall game. It's called the lights game. So last person to turn their lights on wins. It starts now because the sun's down. It's me and Dad and Tom. Every man for themselves. Well, Dad lost. He's got his lights on. Now it's a battle between me and Tom. Well, folks, I took the first place trophy on the first lights game, so good for me. I'll tell you what, these lights are a heck of a lot brighter than what was on the 6088 that we used to have. And Dad's lights, he looks like a football stadium lit up over there. This don't happen very often. Dad broke through with his 45-foot head. And I'm taking the last pass here, and it's perfectly matched up with my 30-foot. Right behind him. So, I guess you get lucky sometimes. Well, we got the field done, so emptying out the combine on the cart. And that'll be all for today. Lit up like a Christmas tree. Alrighty, folks. Well, I don't know if you can see me or not. A little dark, but that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.